Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game itself. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly. Shot at goal! And again! Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And that's in. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Fulham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Emerson. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it, and he shoots! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's lost his... Mohamed Salah! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Salah. And here's Muriel. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Burmo knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And Burmo, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Son Heung-min is standing over this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Lookman. And here's Mohamed Salah. And he can clear it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kovacic. Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min wants to run onto this. And it's Kovacic. Lookman. Muriel.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Kovacic. And it's been played through. Or played right into his path. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Short changes him with that pass. De Paul. Martinelli is in a really good position out wide. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Luis Muriel. And Garcia. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he spark a counter here? Spread neatly. Garcia. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Kovacic.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely aimed pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
One is ended up in no man's land, and he's quick to return it. Played down the flank. Martinelli. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that brings the first half to a close.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Let's keep this up.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
Down to business again.
Gabriel Martinelli. Coming on the field is number 17, Trossard. Substitutions taking place.
De Paul. Now that's a lovely exchange. Kovacic with the clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, it's a great ball here. Showing good feet. And the shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Lovely, now then. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. It is an explosive start to the second half.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Brobby. Lookman has it in a wide position.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. And he's denied. And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And a header! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing, and they can counter here. Oh, well measured. Son Heung-min, and he was alert to it. Mbomo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Paredes demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mbomo has it out. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
10,
movement on both benches.
Rodrigo de Paul.
Well, that has
Number
changed the
7,
dynamic somewhat.
Son Heung-min.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Coming on the field.
Well, he got rid because he was under
11,
pressure.
Paulinho. Number 9, Gerard Moreno. Number 16, substitution.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's had a shot! And it's been hooked away. Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Brobbey. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Good ball over the top. He has a look up and a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get it.
And the shot! And it's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes
15,
afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace
Fulham
him
cut
is
their deficits
number
and
3,
look raring to go again.
substitution in progress.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Trossard. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Space for him to turn and look. Paulinho! And he hits the net! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And this is Mohamed. Great chance! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Fulham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Shot could be on. Flings it across. And that is well cleared.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just eases him off the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Now big up for our
Burmo
players.
claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.